Hey, what's going on, everybody? Oh dear, I'm in here somewhere. Oh. No. In there. What the... Why did my permalink text become gigantic? Oh, right. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Yo, how's it going, dude?
It's going pretty good. That's... Connection might be a little off, but anyways. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Alright, let's get all this stuff out here.
Enjoying myself some Chrono Trigger music.
As always. I need, once again, I still need to track down like half-hour versions of all of those songs.
One day, you'll get to it. Okay, that's better.
Okay, so we've got a red stick, blue bomb, yellow spaghetti coin, a green tunic, and a red compass.
Mm-hmm.
And if you'll notice, in our inventory...
Oh, we start with boots.
Just like I said, we're going to start with boots
Ah,
this time.
dang, nice. Treating me to something here tonight.
So, we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright, good luck. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck. So, what are we doing tonight? Triforce Hunt. Okay.
Triforce pieces.
And we're starting out with combos. So, oh, speaking of spaghetti coin.
Yep.
I watched the final episode of Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm no smarter to the question that we asked last week, which was where are they going with this?
Like, it's been a fun show to look at. It's been a fun show to watch.
Yeah.
But why are they doing this to this character? Like, why are they retconning this much?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't mind what they do with the character and how they do it. I just felt like the storytelling was off in a sense that I felt like they didn't know themselves where they were going with it. Like in like the first half, where they introduced the thing with like the bangle and like the entire backstory thing, like you feel like okay, it's gonna be about them finding the second bracelet, and then they have this entire plot with the Jinn, and it's like okay, Jinn are the bad guys, and then like second last episode, Jinn just sacrificed himself, and Jin Jr. now has like the same powers that she has, but without a bangle. And then he gets kind of evil, but kind of not, and just disappears. And Department of Damage Control gets introduced just for, I don't know, like this lady to turn out like an outcast of the Department of Damage Control. And and then Miss Captain Marvel shows up.
Yeah.
Like I really felt like it felt like they had no idea where they're going, and I you can't tell me there was like this is not how, like this just goes against how the storytelling works. There was no plot. There was just occurrences of plot every once in a while that were
the only thing
not really well connected.
The only thing I can think of is that they're trying to draw up, well, not draw up, they're trying to drum up, there we go, some, like, kind of interest for the Marvels.
Yeah, well, sure, but...
But they're not doing it with, like, storytelling, they're doing it with trying to get people curious as to, like, no, what the fuck is even happening?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you haven't even told me what's going on yet. I don't know. They either need a second season, like another 6 episodes, or the Marvels better do a lot of explaining.
Yeah, I just...
Not saying for my own personal sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. House full of guards.
Yeah, I'm here right now. Like, I don't mind when, you know, stuff is introduced that they will, you know, that not everything is explained in the very first season of something, or in the very first movie of something. But, like, use that within reason. And, like especially that second bangle, man, that kind of irks me, because they really introduced that as an important thing, like, that thing being gone and needing to search for it in order to, like, clear up the entire Jinn situation. Just for the Jinns to be like, oh, we don't need this anyways, and just portals opening up randomly, and then just completely forgetting about the second bangle for, like, the entire rest of the show. It's like they introduce it as this huge plot device that's needed to solve the entire Jinn thing. And then the Jinns are like, yeah, we don't need this anymore, and then that doesn't come to any conclusion either. Because then the portals just open up by themselves and no bangle is needed at all. So they invalidate the first one as well. And then the Jinns are like, yeah, well, now we don't need to go home, and all of a sudden, Jin Jr. has superpowers. That's what I got from the plot. And I didn't really have that with any other Marvel film yet. So I don't know.
Also, did you Did you notice they used a choice word at a certain scene?
What?
There was a certain word that they used in dialogue between Kamal and what's the guy's name? Bruno?
I did not notice that, no?
He said the word mutation.
Right, they opened that can of worms.
And it was immediately
in the last
followed by...
episode.
It was like immediately followed by the fucking musical stinger from the 90s X-Men cartoons.
Yeah.
So that was like super blatant.
They opened up so many things in that show and didn't explain any of it.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm saying. Marvel's needs to do something. Well, I mean, obviously they had already introduced the possibility of mutants with Professor Xavier in Multiverse of Madness, but that was a different universe. This is 616 that they're talking about. So. Oh boy. What's my prize? That's a good prize.
Is this 25 pieces again?
I believe so.
Okay.
I have those settings saved, which is a neat feature. You go through all the trouble on the randomizer site to set up something just the way you like it. And instead of trusting that it'll always just be there because of the magic of the internet.
Yeah. That's what I liked about the Varia randomizer side. You could just have your own preset and others could play it too.
Mm-hmm.
So I could make my ultra hardcore Ponk setting, like when I was able to play those, or actually played the goddamn game, and others could play as well.
Good times. Oh god. Nope, I'm running away from all this. Oh, and I found that Tiny Tina's Wonderland game that you were talking about on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, as soon as that comes down in price, we are playing that.
I already bought it, actually.
Oh, well, gosh dang it.
Well, I'm not going to play it yet because I got my bachelor thesis right now and a bunch of other stuff.
Right.
But I got like... I finally set up like the goddamn two-factor authentication for Steam. It allows me to sell like Steam inventory and not like hold the things for like 2 weeks and have to do like an email verification for every single goddamn item. So I was able to like sell a bunch of my CSGO cases that went up to like $3 per case very quickly. And so it was like just like basically selling like 20 of those and got like $60 of Steam inventory in a few seconds, so that was nice. So I just spent it on that, but it was still on sale for 20%. But yeah, I'm not gonna play that just yet. We gotta play that. Just looks so much fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man, I also, like I'm currently, like as I said, I'm currently writing on my bachelor thesis and in the process of setting everything up for my master's degree next semester.
Right.
Like I already sent the application and officially applied my set like the starting date for my thesis today, and today I figured, hey, okay, I got like officially applied to everything now. I can just for fun check out the classes for next semester, right? Because it's those are still like in almost half a year, so pretty far from now. But I figured, I could just look. And by chance, and I swear to God, I'm both very more lucky than I should be, and also a little pissed about the circumstances. By chance, I found out that today was the last day I was able to sign up for my classes next semester.
Oh,
Which is crazy because those are gonna be in almost half a fucking year, and I already need to sign up for those.
yeah,
So
what
I
the hell?
had like a very
Let me have
stressful
this.
afternoon where I planned out all my classes,
Oh, man.
and already did like my priority thing with different stuff. It's only for like one subject. Dude, like becoming a teacher in this country is crazy. You got like basically 6.5 years worth of training. And now, like my bachelor's degree, I'm almost done with, and master's degree is still like the two subjects that I'm teaching, plus like some general educational classes. And the classes that I needed to choose today were only for my second subject, which is IT. And they have some fun classes for the master's degree, like basically they got this block of like applied IT, which is just programming,
Mm-hmm.
and there are classes like teach a robot how to walk, or we got 12 students here, two teams with 6 students. They each build a firewall from scratch, and the other team has to hack it. And that's like the classes, and that's really cool.
Yeah,
Or
that
like
sounds like
there's
a lot of fun.
like the one that I signed up for is a programming an app that's a combined effort with the medicine students that or no, like medicine and psychiatry, where we're supposed to develop an app that helps with gambling addiction and like really cool stuff. So that's gonna be fun. I was still pissed that I had to actually do that today. But looking through these classes, it was like, dang, that's some really cool classes.
Yeah.
Like the idea of just like, you're a professor and you got like 12 students and you're like, you're team A, you're team B, you both spend 1 month building this stuff, and then you're allowed to hack the shit out of each other's stuff. Like, that's cool.
Oh my god.
Did you try checking vanilla? I have not. Why am I only getting these trash hints lately?
Fucking goddamn eyeball statue in a bush. Ah. Unbelievable. Ow, ow. Well, in the meantime, I've been messing around a little bit with some of the, I don't know the proper phrase for it, but it's the mods for Skyrim that, involve completely new location.
Mm.
Like, the Daggerfall one, I've already gone on and on about, but, like, that's not necessarily the same kind of thing. The ones I'm talking about are not necessarily trying to recreate a previous Elder Scrolls game. They're trying to...
Yeah, just add new content.
Yeah, just add new content. And then that, of course, inevitably leads me to this one Skyrim mod that's so goddamn big that it has to have its own Steam page. What's the name of it? Enderall.
I think I heard of that.
Which is, it's a completely separate thing. it just uses the Skyrim engine and a bunch of the assets and all that, but it's like got its own huge voice-acted story. It's got a big explorable world, and I haven't gotten too far into it, but I mean, it really just seems like a very, very modded version of Skyrim with all that stuff like already there. You don't have to install individual mods to get certain things working right. They've just got it all in one place, which is nice. But also, it's a big enough thing that I think it's been around for a while, because I think it's been around so long that it's even gotten a DLC or two on a mod. So yeah, like it's not even on the Nexus. Like you have to look on Steam for it.
I think I read about that when it was like in late development. You know, when you would get like YouTube recommendations or like online articles about like biggest Skyrim mod ever, and then read like some articles about that.
I mean, this is biggest Skyrim mod ever. This is until, of course, Beyond Skyrim finally comes out altogether, which would be nice.
Any estimates on that?
Oh no.
Okay.
It's not that I'm trying to see what other, like, more original areas are in all the mods, instead of like revisiting areas that already exist on the map of Tamriel. Some of these little islands, quote-unquote little islands, that get introduced in some of these mods are pretty interesting. What was the one I was just playing? The Midwood Isles? Something like that. But that was a lot of fun. It had absolutely nothing to do with any of the other, like, storylines or anything going on, but it was still voice acted, and it introduced a new race of elves, which was kind of fun. But it was also, you know, like, an island that you could walk across in a day.
Like in-game day or out-game?
Yeah, in-game.
Huh.
So it's not a very big island, but it was still,
yeah,
you know, had a lot to do on it. And there was Bomenheim, the one I looked at. That one's considerably bigger, but there's also like a newer version of that I need to check out. Apparently,
well, how are they, like, content-wise?
I mean, it's basically just like one of the DLCs. So it's if you relate everything to, say, the Dragonborn DLC, and use the Island of Soulstone as a basis for like the size of the island and the amount of content. That first one I was talking about, the Midwood Isles, that's definitely smaller. And Vomenheim, I'm pretty sure... I might be getting my maps confused with some of these, but I'm pretty sure Vomenheim is a little bit bigger than Solstheim. Like, I'm trying to remember if that's the one that's getting close to the size of, like, actual mainland Skyrim. But then there's this other one, Enderall. That, yeah, that one, that one is huge. It's its own standalone thing. Like, I still think you need to have Skyrim for it to run.
I think so. Yeah.
But it does run as its own thing.
That's cool.
It's also like 20 some odd gigs, if I'm remembering right. It might be more than that.
Nice.
It took a while to install and download.
I need to look into that then.
And I've only been through, I'm assuming, the introductory sequence, and it was not what I was expecting, and it was wild. Like, right off the bat, you're confronted with imagery that it's like, huh. I'm like 2 minutes into this game, and already I'm seeing stuff like this.
I will take that as a good thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Good first impressions so far. And of course, it's all built on Skyrim, so it's familiar mechanics all the way around.
Anything like entirely new in terms of mechanics?
The one thing I've noticed is leveling up is very different.
In what sense?
Because like in Skyrim, all you would have to do is hit B and then up to get to like your perks and all of that stuff, right? Yeah, this you have to like equip what is basically a shout and meditate so that you go to this magical plane of existence where you can play with the perk trees, like actually standing right in front of you, carved into stone.
Oh, so like you don't leave like the player's perspective for leveling up, you just go to another area?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I like that. It sounds intriguing.
And again, I haven't gotten too far into it. They've renamed a lot of stuff, but a lot of the perks seem to be pretty much the same from just regular Skyrim. There's probably some new ones. There's almost certainly some new magical effects. I just haven't stumbled upon them yet. Oh god. God, so much lag. Okay, I kind of want that. Wow, kind of want that too. Aim at the eyes of Goma. Thank you, spoiler tile. It's my prize. Ooh. Might be useful. If you throw the fish back into the water, he gives you a full magic drop.
That's neat.
Could be helpful. There's usually a lot of stranded fish bouncing around in these seeds. Oof. Uh-huh. That was worth it. Oh, one last thing I just remembered about that Enderall mod for Skyrim. Apparently the same people that did that had previously done another mod that was just like that for Oblivion. That was like set in their own universe and all that.
Oh, okay, so it's even like its own overarching narrative.
Yeah, so there's two games.
Dang.
Actually. I just remembered that. It's just they're very big games. So I decided I'd play the Skyrim one first. Yeah, I forget what the Oblivion one is called. They're both free, by the way, of course.
Oh, I figured, yeah.
And I think the only way you could give them money is by buying, like, the soundtrack. Which, I mean, that should
Not even like a donation link or something like that? Or page?
I'm not exactly sure how it all works, but I would think that since they are building something completely off of the engine of someone else's video game, that part of it they can't make money off of.
True.
The only part of it they could make money off of
I mean, yeah,
would be
that's
from the
different
soundtrack.
than... I mean, that's different than, like... I mean, you can still have, like, a Patreon op. It's not
I'm sure
necessarily...
they do. I'm sure they have all that sorts of stuff up. I haven't looked it up myself. I'm only just finding out about these mods just like a couple days ago myself. But it's still interesting to see all of a sudden, oh wait, there's these massive standalone mods for these games that I've played these games, but I've never played these massive standalone mods for these games. This could be interesting.
I mean, even Skyrim, like, you haven't... I mean, you definitely took your time until you jumped onto the bandwagon of that game.
As I usually do for most things, but yeah.
That's fair. But I definitely remember there were times where I was vividly talking about how great that game is. And you having, like, no interest in it, which is fair. I'm just glad that you got around to enjoying it as much as I do. Something that I've been playing recently, which is really cool, is I'm not sure if you've heard of that, Children of Mortar. Beautiful pixel game. It's like a roguelite, and it has like entirely like full co-op thing. Like you can play the entire game just in co-op if you want to. And it's basically just following this family of the Bjergsons. And you go into dungeons, different stuff, and try to clear the dungeon and get upgrades for the family as you go along. And like you can basically play most of the family members as far as I understood this. Like you unlock them steadily, and it's got a lot of love for detail. The graphics and the music's really, really good. I'll start doing a dungeon at some point.
Of course it's a bee. Out of here.
Alright, dungeon number 1.
There we go. Finally got around to getting all the big boy items. Let's go.
Big boy items. Tell me, what is a big boy item?
The stuff that was in Castle Basement.
I haven't been there yet.
I've just been doing a whole bunch of other checks. I was starting to run out of them. And I went there. I found stuff.
It's interesting. I would say I got a bunch of stuff and I haven't been there yet. Or, wait, are you talking about the sewers or the basement?
We'll say sewers.
Okay, good. Okay, I have been there.
Okay. As soon as you put it that way, I was like, you know what? I'm talking about the sewers, aren't I?
It's connected to the castle basement. You can't really tell where the one thing starts and the other thing ends. Man, I'm at 13 pieces and I haven't really done any dungeons yet. Not sure if I want to start with that. But I also kind of like a fire source.
Well, that chicken's gone. Oh good, Tiny Dwarf Man can run with me. Oh!
Yo, magic powder. Triforce piece held by someone friendly. Is that Stumpy? Is that the sick kid?
Trying to remember. That's one of those ones where it could be a couple of different people, places. Mostly people. Since it says someone friendly.
Yo, tempered sword. Ugh. I'm very much enjoying the free boots, by the way. Thanks a lot for that.
Oh yeah, there's been a couple moments where I've completely forgotten that I've had them.
Yeah, like the first 15 minutes of this I've forgotten, but now that I remember it, I very much enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what dungeons can I 100% do with my current loadout?
That's always a fun question.
None of these, actually. The lack of fire items is making this a little hard. Let's see what Sick Kit has to offer. Okay, Sick Kit is apparently not someone friendly, but Sick Kit is pretty rich.
Stumpy is also pretty rich.
So I guess that's Sahasrara then? Or Sahasrara clone?
He's got a different... It could be the old man on the mountain.
I don't remember what he had. What am I doing, dude?
Would it be the guy in Hype Cave?
Is that someone friendly? I don't know what his... I don't know his story. Well, I thought he was like,
and then you blow a hole in his
oh,
wall.
this is my... I'm a thief. This is my hideout. If you take this item...
Oh, that guy!
I'll give you this item if you don't... if you leave now.
The guy that has, like, the 4 chests.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think that's him. Go. Well, looks like I'm never getting that pendant. Or that pendant. Dang. Master Sword sleeps forever. Not that way. Boing.
Yo, bombas.
Money. The hell? I threw a sign over an enemy that was directly in front of me and killed an invisible enemy that was behind him.
That's pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened anyways. Maybe there was like a shadow critter in the ground or something.
Mm.
But that was...
could very well be. Swear to God.
Things.
One day I'll find the creator of this frog sprite, and I need to ask him why Bomberman is the alternate version of Frog.
Right. That is very unusual.
Like, they could have just made him Glenn, because that's actually his alternate version. Just transform him into a human.
The only thing I could think of is that it's not actually supposed to be that frog, but it's just using that sprite. But that is a whole lot of me trying to assume things.
Well, are there frogs related to Bomberman? Is the next question then.
that have the body of Link from Link to the Past?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I know of. Okay. As soon as Bomberman started introducing animal friends was when I initially checked out. Yo, I want this.
Map of Turtle Rock.
Again. Chicken does not survive screen transition.
And there's the music loop.
Hold on. No, I'm gonna go this way first. Remember, in Earthbound, that was actually a pretty good way to make money, was to have a chicken in your inventory. Well, to have an egg in your inventory that would hatch and turn into a chicken. That would lay an egg, turn into a chicken in your inventory. You just sell all the chickens.
I have never finished that game, thinking about it.
But it would play a goofy sound effect once the chicken had hatched.
How goofy.
A 16-bit chicken plucking. So,
Does it, like, would you recognize it as a chicken sound if you wouldn't know it was supposed to be a chicken sound?
probably not. You'd think it would be like some kind of weird alarm noise, or maybe like some kind of something related to like a health effect.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd maybe think that one of your characters has caught something. When instead you just look in your inventory and you see chicken. Oh, right, I have a full-grown chicken that I'm just carrying around in my backpack.
Hmm.
It's either that the chicken lays the eggs in your inventory as well, or that the eggs are extremely cheap. But the chickens are worth a lot of money.
Hmm.
It's one of those, but either way.
That reminds me of Stardew Valley.
Oh my god, what a game.
So many hours put into that. It was all worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So
All of
much
it.
virtual money we made.
Oh my god.
Good times.
Broke the money counter.
Oh, that was the best thing when we got the 10 million.
It had to invent a new money
No, the
slot.
1 million, and then it had like the dancing number on it.
Digit, yeah.
Such a cute little Easter egg for people like us.
It's so hard to make $1 million that we made 2.
Hmm.
All of it worth it.
All that wine.
Oh my god.
Ah, good thing my wife was very much into that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how she got rid of 1 bottle a day, but you know, I'm not questioning that.
Where's my wife that I was just gradually feeding constant stream of precious jewels?
I remember this giant chest just
Because I had a whole bunch of those like replicators that were just in my bedroom.
Right.
Specifically for making jewels for my wife. Even like well after the point that I needed it.
Oh yeah. Still every day.
Like, nope, she gets one every single day.
Mm-hmm. At some point, Leah just gets this like stupid iridium quality wine that's worth way too much money, but we got too much of it anyway.
Mm-hmm. It's like, honey, we can't actually sell all of it. We need you to personally have some.
So giant spike trap in Hookshot Cave is a little bit of a jerk.
Fantastic. Oh. You are correct. One of the worst places that guy could be. Open
Guess
the...
it's not a spike trap, it's a spike roller, but it's still...
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Giant thing moving around on screen that you can't kill that does damage to you. Yeah.
Yeah, especially since I don't have Cave yet.
Ah, need a thing. Spike trap that can pass through walls. Nice. Gotta appreciate those.
Heck. Oh yes, okay. This is it. This is the good shit.
Oh, come on. Where am I? Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. Oh, that's fine. Anyway.
A bumper kicked me into the spike, which knocked me back into a War Master.
Dang. I'm currently trying to navigate that one dark room and Palace of Darkness, of course. The one that has
Good
all the
luck.
rubies.
Mm-hmm.
I already got out of there, but yeah, that was not the worst, because I was at full health for a little bit, so anything that was in my way I could just hit with Sword Beam.
Sword Beam is so good in dark rooms.
Mm-hmm. You could just see right where I was and everything.
God dang it.
I'm done here for now. I'm gonna give them a free B. Mostly because
Where's my freebie?
You got the boots.
That is a freebie. Not a freebie, but a freebie.
It's a free B word.
Mm-hmm.
That's as close as it's gonna get, I guess. I don't know if I'm allowed to ship bees across the Atlantic Ocean.
Ah. I mean, that would be a fun experiment. They might not be live bees by the point they reach me.
Right.
Oh god, this is the worst.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Right, get out of here. Not warp right on top of an enemy, preferably. Let's head up here. Get big money, big prizes. Need to remember that I actually have a shovel. It's so easy to forget. Once you have flute.
Mm-hmm.
You jerk. Oh, there's another one. Hey, there we go. Finally used that damn bow I found all those years ago.
Yeah, the two shops that I usually go to didn't have arrows or keys. Had to go to the one Death Mountain to get anything.
Mm-hmm. So much money. God.
Why can this spike trap go above walls?
Fuck's sake. Ow. Correct. Oh yeah.
Alright, what does Crumbled Birch have to offer? Well, that's some nice enemies.
Yeah, that's Spike Roller in Hookshot Cave.
Mm-hmm. Little bit annoying.
Did I even bother?
I actually didn't get the item. I got everything else from that cave, died there, got game over, and didn't go back. So I don't know. Maybe you should bother.
Okay. I need different timing on that then. thought Magic Cape was just gonna good there, but yeah, it's worth it.
Dang.
God damn it. It might not be, but it is a Triforce piece.
Huh.
So it could be.
Intriguing. If I find 2 more, I might go back for it.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't have Magic Cape, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to get it.
Yeah, that was the only way I was able to get it. Except I don't want to do the approach this way. I want to do this way. There's another corn chip just sitting on the hill. A Triforce piece requires a bomb. I love that one.
I'm positive that requires a bomb is the worst name you can get for anything. Like, I don't think I've ever read a less useful one than requires a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Thundrop is a heart. Hey, Mafia. Right.
Please die, giant eyeball. There we go. Just select the stupid... There we go.
I really like this seed.
Yeah, this has been a good one. Let's see. Yeah. That's a burrito.
That's a corn chip.
I'll take that.
Alright, next boss. It's a bunch of eyeballs.
You know.
Eyeball is dead. And she dropped a corn chip.
Grats on eyeball.
Okay, I got 14 hearts for this. Hey, you got it.
Oh boy.
How do we do this? Customize keys. Okay. So. Alright.
Whoops.
GG.
Gee.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a save state here. Breakfast is served. I'm actually gonna keep playing because I'm kind of having fun right now. Right before I talk to the dudes. We can still compare stats at the end.
Oh, very good.
Since all the stupid dungeons are pendant dungeons.
Oh man. The ultimate coin flip. Do I go to Skull Woods or do I go to Thieves Town?
I mean, there's an objectively right choice here. But I'm not going to tell you which one is which.
There is a right choice.
Yeah, I've been in both, and there is definitely a right order for these. Assuming you can have like Fire Rod to beat Skullwoods.
Mm-hmm.
But since you've been in Bookshop Cave, you have.
Hmm. I see.
Yeah?
You're talking about there being a definite order. The dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Aha!
Yeah?
Skull Woods just has a lot of good stuff.
Mm-hmm. It does.
It was mostly finding the hammer that made me say that initially. Like, oh yeah. The fucking hammer's here.
I did it in the opposite order, and I was kind of like, I was happy when I found the hammer, but it was like, meh.
Right. There was another enemy. I guess he got his. Let's go. Not even gonna wait for the Wallmaster fast travel. No, I was standing ever so slightly on that tree. Alright, let's go turn these corn chips in. Hey, GG.
GG.
Breakfast is
Actually
served.
got 4 distance. Okay, save stage 1.
Please stop spinning. There we go. Gotta love when the Triforce just is gonna do its own thing. Yeah, that was a good seed.
Yeah, really open. A lot of stuff that made interacting with the world fun.
Yeah. There were at least 2 or 3 different checks that I made in this seed that I usually check in all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But they were actually worthwhile in this one. Like finding a Triforce piece in Misery Mire's shed. Place off to the side of Misery Mire.
Yeah,
that one was
I
good.
think I got that one. I felt like the boots, obviously, but also like early mirror really helped with, and the early gloves really helped with speed. Like there was rarely any limitations as to where you could go. Like this seed was more about what places you could finish, but like most of the stuff was accessible from the start, which felt cool. I still... What was I missing? I was missing a few things, but nothing super substantial.
Fungus for return stick? Hill's return stick? Only thing I could think of would be Hookshot, but that's not where you found Hookshot.
The boomerang?
Hmm.
That is a return stick.
Yeah. Man, I sure wish real boomerangs actually worked like that.
I used one like once or twice. Never got the like throwing it and catching it thing.
I mean, I think the closest I ever got was throwing it and it coming back in my general direction.
Yeah, something like that.
But, okay, oh god, what are those rats doing? In-game fast forward. Scroll past those rats.
Things I haven't gotten. Flippers were on Graveyard Ledge.
I found those.
Okay. I got neither of the canes. Apparently, Cane of Burna was in Swamp Palace.
Okay.
And Cane of Samaria in Hyrule Castle.
I found that one.
I never went there, only did the sewer checks.
And the full
you said you got
sleeps
Cape?
Again forever. Yes, I found
Cape. Was also in Hyrule Castle. Okay. Anything else I was missing? I guess I never got silver. So, Tower Rock, okay. And anything else? fast forward here.
I mean, we would have needed Ice Rod at some point to fight Trinex if we would have ever found
Right,
him.
Ice Rod. Ice Rod was in Death Mountain. Ether Tablet. Right, I never got book.
Yeah, I never found the book.
Swamp Palace. Swamp. Wet book.
I was actually thinking about doing Swamp Palace, but then, like, no, you need Hammer. Didn't have Hammer yet.
Well, I didn't have flippers. So.
There you go.
Oh, you didn't get Hammer? Oh, right, yeah, you got that later.
And then I ended up finding that, like, right at the end. Alright.
Did you get Ether?
No. I only ended up finding Quake.
Yep, I got Bombas as well. Ether was... Or also in T-Rock, okay.
Everything.
Bombas was in Magic Bad, right?
Yeah, I didn't do Desert Palace till right near the end, so I didn't find Magic Powder for a while.
Did you get Mushroom?
I don't think so.
That was at Hammer Packs, yeah, okay.
Yeah, no.
So I got 111.24 with 112 checks.
I got 115.20 with 103 checks.
Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was fun.
Let's see here. So we had Trinex in Ice Palace. Blind in Misery Mire, which would have been awful because the top half of the floor does damage to you, so you would have needed to use either Cape or Cane of Burna. Skullwood's Armos Knights.
Oh yeah, I fought those.
Oh man.
It was disgusting, but I had those, so that was okay-ish.
Argus and Turtle Rock would have been fine. Landmolus and Swamp Palace, which again would have been fine. Moldorm and Thieves Town.
Yeah, I did that.
Elmosaur King and Desert. Vitreous and Tower of Hera.
Oh yeah, I did that as well.
Shoutouts to just having the magic cape and standing inside the cloud of eyeballs and just spamming the button.
Mm-hmm.
And Argus again in Eastern. Palace of Darkness had Mothula. And Ganon's Tower had Cold Stare, Mothula, and Trinex.
God dang Trinex.
Now, if I'm thinking right, the one at the top is usually Moldorm. That's the one that can... the arena that can knock you off the ledge. So to have Cold Stare there is a real dick move. Because I'm pretty sure you'd have to thaw his giant ice chunk every time you come back up. Oh man. That is not nice. Putting Cold Stare there. Reason for going into Turtle Rock. There's a bow.
Yeah, bow and
Quarter Magic. Quarter Magic was there. But I found half magic somewhere, so I was fine.
Yeah, same.
Like, that always helps too, when you find good magic stuff and half magic quickly. Oh, I could have gone to see the Fat Fairy. Both of the dungeons I did were the red crystals. Damn, and I just closed my browser window. I need to know now. Heart container and 300 rupees. What a prize. Man. Right.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
Yes, it was. Thank you for the fun in Hyrule, as always.
Yeah, thanks again for setting up this awesome seat. Yeah, and I'll wish you good luck for the races tonight.
Well, thank you very much. You have yourself a relaxing end to your day.
Thank you, man. You have a good one, dude.
All right, have a good one. Ah, poor guy. He deserves a relaxing end to his day. Oh man, that was some good fun. We did it! Yeah, man, that seed. That seed was a lot of fun. Really wide open. Definitely in comparison to a lot of the other ones we've played.